Hello everyone and welcome back to the final round coverage of the 2021 Forsyth Decatur Open. I'm your host, Garry Patton.
And I'm also your host, George Andrae.
And we're here to bring you some exciting final round coverage of this A-tier. And today we have Danny Beauchamp still with a 3-stroke lead over Noah Fiveash. Cameron Messerschmidt's there as well, and Matt Dollar will round out the top card.
Yeah, Danny losing a couple strokes to Noah. They're in round 3, but still holding his commanding lead.
Yeah, he's been holding on the whole tournament. So here we are starting with hole number 1. It is a tough par 3, 404 downhill. This one, you're not going to see anybody really park it, but a 30-footer is considered a really good shot on this one.
Yeah, good thing to start out your round with a par on this hole and just kind of push forward onto the next hole.
Yeah, you're not feeling too pressured to get the birdie necessarily.
Danny on the box, looking like he's going to take that intended forehand route out wide around to the left.
Yeah, that's definitely the safer route. He's probably throwing a distance driver of some sort. Pulled it over a little bit, but it's serviceable. That'll give him a circle 2 look, I'd say.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that to start his round.
Noah looks like he has a Halo Destroyer of some sort, I'm guessing. He's going to also opt for the forehand. You saw the powder come off his hand. That was an excellent shot. So there he is, about half a step outside the circle. And Cam is also opting for the forehand. Cam got his nice and high. This looks like a nice shot.
Yeah, looking pretty overstable there, fading out.
Yeah, just about a step behind Noah.
And last to round out the card, Matt Dollar on hole 1.
Hey, hold on, guys. Hold on.
Looks like he's getting worked a little bit by the, I'm guessing the card parallel coming up hole 7. Alright, he's liking it.
Throwing down that backhand roller line.
It's an
Puts
excellent
himself
shot.
like 20 feet away from the basket. That's
Yeah.
an awesome shot by Matt.
So Danny here might actually be outside circle 2, but he's giving it a great run. You love to see the aggression stay up for him. You know, he's been leading this tournament wire to wire, so it's nice to see him continue.
Cam lining it up.
Let's see if he can get his round started off with a good note here. Great putt.
Yeah, it's a great putt right there, dead center.
Walking it in nice and slow. So next, let's see if Noah can follow suit. Not only is there a lot of pressure on all of these putts, obviously, they're contending at an A-tier, but it's also so unbelievably hot. It's important to take your time and get your grip.
And Noah will do just that, opting for the chalk.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate.
Slipped out and it managed to hit the disc behind the
Yeah, he hit
basket.
off Debo's disc and made him roll. That's super unlucky. I don't think I've ever seen that happen that badly. There's a great birdie from Matt.
Yeah, tour veteran flashing the tour card there.
So 2 birdies on this hole, and there was only 5 in the entire field, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like most players are going to try to par this. As Noah hits the comebacker there.
And unlike round 1, I actually got my air shot into the circle.
You were throwing the forehand.
No, I threw the backhand
Threw
down the
backhand.
middle, yeah. There's Danny. Nice par. No harm done. So after Cam gains a shot there, and so does Matt, we're looking at 291, OB creek to the right, OB sidewalk to the left. You're going to see these players throw either a putter or a mid-range. I'll just try to get a look here.
Yep, and keep in mind that if you throw this disc too far to the right, you take the creek into consideration as well as the sidewalk that is along left of the basket. Don't want to fade too early or turn over.
Cam throws something nice and smooth there.
Yep.
He's going to have another circle 2 putt.
Yeah, just a little short, but he's still going to give himself a look.
I see him out with the headphones today. I'm not sure if that's a new change. Looks like he's trying to get in the zone. That shot needs to fade a little bit. It's going on the edge.
Plenty good.
Just in time.
Just squeaks in bounds there.
He says, never worried. All right, Matt. I think you were worrying a little bit. Danny shot there. Looks like it should be a little short and left.
Yeah, looking like he's throwing a putter there.
Yeah, that'll be roughly 30 feet. All right, Noah just looking to follow suit with the rest of the card.
A little wider,
Yeah, that was a good shot.
more aggressive.
Beautiful.
And
He
parked.
parked, yeah. So here's Cam. I'm assuming it's about 50 feet. Woo!
Nice.
Slams it.
Back-to-back jump putts for
This
Cam.
is the Cam from round 1 we kind of weren't seeing. He's surely making up for lost ground. See if Danny can follow suit here. Just a little bit weak side. Danny's been pretty automatic this whole tournament, so leaving the door open a little bit there. Good putt from Matt. Whatever that was. He's throwing something off his hand. Noah's parked. See Nate Yim in the background there. Get some camera time. And that hole averaged just over a quarter of a stroke under par. All right, so hole 3 here, you're gonna see a couple different options for the sidearm. Not sure if Matt will opt for a backhand on this hole, but you either do like a little flex down the middle or a pop up over on the left with more of a hyzer angle. So Cam, after a perfect start, is looking to continue it here on hole 3. I think he's flicking a CE Eagle. And he is absolutely parked.
Matt going for a little more aggressive flex line, a little higher to the left.
Yeah, catching a little bit of foliage there. This hole is definitely, you get rewarded to throw like a laser beam on it, and the grass doesn't skip too much either. As you see, Noah just catching a piece of the ceiling as well.
Yeah, I feel like if you were to take a backhand line here, you really got to try to flip up a driver or just try to absolutely smash a mid straight.
Yeah.
Just try to get that extra turn.
I'd say maybe most people like a fairway driver at the camera guy. This shot looks beautiful, by the way.
Get it. Go in. Oh my God. Right over there.
He's spinning about 35 deep, 30 deep.
Yeah, from the tee, it definitely looked like it flashed the basket there.
Oh, Noah just unfortunately catching a piece of the ceiling again. See if Matt can make some magic happen here from downtown.
From way downtown.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Go. All day. Oh my goodness.
Man,
Nice run.
he ran it over the top.
Thanks.
Had me going there for a minute. I thought he was going to hit that.
I may or may not have the stats up in front of me.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, look at that par
Great
save.
save.
From about 38 feet, 36 feet.
That's a good mock X catch right there.
Yeah.
High right, or high left, rather.
This tournament's interesting that we went from Mach X's to Mach 3s back to Mach X's.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see that for much longer for tournaments like this, especially in the
Oh, good
Forsyth
by Danny.
area. Nice putt by Danny. Getting rewarded for being aggressive.
Yep, there's that stroke we're looking for. So we still have Matt and Cam both to clean up here, I believe. This should be automatic range from Matt. He's been doing this for a long time. And then Cam will tap in his 3-for-3 start. This hole averaged a little bit less under par than hole 2, but still quite a bit under par. Alright, so hole 4 kind of feels like a must get. Downhill, I mean, the ceiling is a little bit of the stuff to contend with here on this hole as far as trouble goes, but the sidewalk along is really the only thing that you have to worry about that's detrimental.
Yeah, and based upon the forehands that we've seen thus far through the first 3 holes, I expect this card to get up and down here.
Yeah, it should make pretty easy work.
A lot of forehands off the tee through the first few holes.
Cam's playing a little wide, looking for a skip, and he is.
Is that Warrior? Yep.
You can see there's a nice muddy ground there as well.
Yeah, it was great ankle control there by him as well, getting that thing to kind of die and not go long to the OB.
Get a reaction.
Path is still OB here.
Yep, and Danny left that a little bit inside. He'll have an obstructed putt, but it's better to make that mistake than to push it, because if he put as much steam on it as Cameron did, that's probably going over the path. Okay, we'll see Matt up for the backhand. This line was not there a little bit before the tournament. They did a really nice job cleaning up.
All day.
So he's leaving himself there about 22 feet, 24 feet. See if Noah can just put it nice and close.
Wow, that was a really small limb to do that.
I don't know if that limb, I can't tell if he like overthrew that and the limb kind of helped him. I mean, it obviously didn't help him into a great spot, but it might have stopped him from going long.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that tree definitely helped him since he was just a little bit high.
Oh my goodness, so close there. Alright, here's Danny. Kind of a nice natural frame putt. Personally, I feel like these make you want to make your putt a little bit more. Oh man, he just needed a few more percent of power on that, and that was going in.
Yeah, seemed just like a little bit too much hyzer out of his hand and just a little left. The hyzer kind of pulling him left even farther.
There's Matt. Pulled it a little bit, but you know, it stuck. He's happy.
As he washes his disc off in the mud, I don't know if that's really going to help.
There's enough water there. He's giving it a bird bath because it was a
Giving it a
birdie,
bird
right?
bath. Yep.
You like that?
Yep, tweet, tweet.
Danny with a nice little comebacker. You can see we have a massive backup on the next hole.
Yeah, Cam.
Cam is on a heater, ladies and gentlemen.
Making a push to eat up the difference between Danny in the lead and himself.
So how many strokes did Cam start back? Because Noah was in second by 3, I think.
Correct.
So I think Cam was like 6 or 7 back, and somewhere in that range.
Only think about throwing it right here, with both hands. You just throw it to that spot over and over again, you never gonna place your hand, right?
About to see the inner James Conrad and Dollar here. Must be a team MVP thing. Maybe I should start juggling, I guess.
The Bloomington Normal Disc Golf Club has one primary purpose: to support, advance the sport of disc golf in Central Illinois. We promote a friendly and welcoming environment for all players. Our club is active in the community and takes pride in helping others learn about disc golf and beautifying our course. Whether it is a casual or a competitive round, Bloomington Normal Disc Golf Club encourages professionalism and simply having fun. Next time you're near Bloomington Normal, come check us out.
Thank you, Bloomington Normal. for that nice ad there.
Yeah, a lot of great people over in the Bloomington Normal area. If you're ever over there, make sure you go check out their courses. Check out PJ, Forrest,
I just
Maxwell.
played a tournament there 3 hours ago. Beautiful place. And here we are on the first par 4 of the round. You're probably going to see people throw just 3 different directions, I'd guess, in this hole. So Cam's going way to the right. Just trying to get somewhere to cross this creek. The creek is going to be OB that you'll see in a moment. It's kind of there in the bottom of the frame. So you're pretty much choosing where you would like to lay up to attack your next shot over the creek. And there's tons of limbs and things hanging. So I honestly can't tell from the camera angle. I think Matt went the same direction, but he was a little more aggressive. So yeah, I assumed Danny was going to go straight over the creek to the traditional long basket. There's a couple new pin positions if you're not familiar with this course, or if you were familiar previously. So where Danny's landing at is pretty much the old blue basket, leaving himself with a 250-foot tunnel shot, and the rest of the players are opting for the it's not really a local route. It's just kind of a new addition to the hole.
Trying to bridge the gap instead of taking the right angle around the corner.
Mm-hmm. Did you go over the middle, down the middle, or did you go to the right?
Yeah, I just threw a backhand straight up the middle and just tried to play it kind of the natural line progression.
Okay. No, he's going to have like an uphill 60-plus foot putt there. It's going to be almost confusing, though, because Danny might be further out than Noah was, but he's in a way different spot. He's already across the danger.
Yeah, the problem with Danny's line is you can kind of see he kind of lands in between a bunch of different trees, and it's really easy to get caught behind one of those and hurt your upshot.
And that was a fantastic shot from Danny right there also.
Yeah, great up by Danny.
So where Dollar's at here, I feel like he probably has the best angle coming in. Just a wide open sidearm.
Yeah, at first I thought he sawed that off a little bit, but he kind of ran the basket there.
Left that a little hot. I've never even seen anyone over where Cam's at. This is interesting to me. Yeah, and see, he has to penetrate through so much stuff, and he does a very nice job at doing so. I love the body English there. Alright, so here's Matt after leaving his upshot a little bit high. Just looks a little wide. I feel like once you get in that like 30-plus foot range, it's easy to do that, where you just kind of pull it out to the right.
Yeah, he was definitely just trying to spin it in there, so he kind of, I don't know, turned the disc just a little bit too much from the spin.
Sure. So we got 2 more shots of birdie here. We have Cam and Danny. And Cam has not missed a hole yet. And he is not going to miss a hole. He's talking about a commercial, I'm assuming, on like Pandora or Spotify or whatever music app, about a scary movie commercial was happening. So he waited to putt. I'd like to say just get the premium version so you don't have to deal with that, but I am a culprit of doing the same thing. I listened to the ad version of Pandora as Danny just hit a nice tap-in birdie there. So this hole's interesting. It used to be a gimme hole. Now it's got a little bit of teeth. The way the drone just flew, I doubt you see anyone go. They're going to be contesting that Mando tree tightly and going up the middle. This little flex forehand here that Cam's throwing. Sure, it's a stock shot you'll see from most people. Looks like he executed that very well. And he'll have a very good chance to go 6 down through the first 6 holes.
Danny looking to replicate that shot.
Yeah, he looks like he did a great job.
Leaves it just a little right, but he's going to have himself a nice little downhill putt for these 2.
Yeah, and those putts like that, at a time like this, I think he has like a 4-shot lead. Those putts will do good for just building his confidence and keep him pushing through the round, as Matt just throws another excellent shot. I'll be honest, I think he hit the best spot on that tree to hit.
Yep.
All right, Noah takes care of business there. All right, here's Cam. See if he can go perfect round continue. And he sure does. Looks like we missed Danny's putt there, but I'll double check the stats. I believe he's in there for a 2. He sure is. Believe it or not, that is not the easiest hole in the course. Almost averaged half a stroke under par. So hole 7, we're going uphill, 457. This probably plays like, I'd say you got to get it about 500 to have a realistic shot at a 2 on this hole. The trees kind of block it coming into the green, so you're going to want to throw a higher shot. And there's mud all around the tee pad, so you're not able to get that extra run up.
Yeah, there's no James Conrad run up on this hole. You're going to have to use what you're given.
There's not.
Especially when you're going up so far uphill on this hole, you really got to flex it out to just be able to get up to the pin, as that's just a little short, but he's still going to give himself an easy up.
Yeah, I believe he'll have like a full power, give it everything you got, kind of maybe jump putt approach, the chance of going in. He might even throw an upshot from there.
Danny taking that wide and hazard line, trying to get that flex, but just kind of overturns it.
Stay out of the woods.
Cut roll.
Yeah, looks like he stayed out. He's on the edge. Oh, Matt's actually doing the roller.
Interesting. I like it. Looks like
It's going somewhere.
yeah, the grass just kind of slowed him down a little bit quicker than he thought it would.
That'll probably still be a little upshot from there. And Noah throws far, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a putt here.
Yeah, nice smash. Nice shot.
Yeah, nice rip. Nice skip.
And he left himself 35 feet.
Yeah, perfect jump putt range.
There's that little upshot.
Yep, Danny doing what Danny does.
And Danny, his composure's looked great this whole event. Yeah, good run.
Yeah, Danny's played a ton of events. He's really starting to get his confidence together and put together consistent good rounds, and it's no surprise he's doing that this far.
All right, this is Cam for 7 in a row. That was a pretty good effort. Oh man, he got like the stiff, like almost like the S hook on top. He
yeah.
just the stiff part of the chain there just pushed him out.
You can see the S hook kind of move there on his putt. Unfortunate.
Good comebacker from Cam. And I would like to give a shout out to Bronson Minton and Michael Clark, who both got the only 2s on that hole.
Both of them can throw really far, so
Yeah,
no
they sure
surprise, but great job by them.
Danny takes care of business. And if you wondered, this hole was plus 0.06 over par. So yeah, just pretty flat hole. Alright, this is a new pin position, hole number 8, 254. You want to push something down here straight. Most people are going to play it pretty straight without a fade and just take a scary putt. But some people are going to push the pin, and that will bring OB into play. As you can kind of see here, it's on a peninsula with OB around 3 sides of the basket. This all in practice, I could not get comfortable with it. Were you going straight for the pin, or were you kind of playing it straight and taking your putt?
Yeah, I was kind of trying to throw like a buzz or similar just to that, and just trying to play it dead straight and try to get just a little bit of fade at the end to give myself like a 15-footer. Not really trying to park it, not really trying to leave it far right.
So I love what Cam was doing there. Okay, I am blown away to see 2 in a row. Danny and I both hit an early tree first shot and left ourselves
Oh, a
with
little
terrible
too
shots,
safe.
so that might be part of the equation here. But I was assuming Cam went with the forehand so he could put his shot down there because he's hitting jump putts very well just to give himself a look.
Yeah, or he could have just not had a ton of success in practice and just kind of knowing this isn't his hole. And
Okay, Dollar's
Wow,
actually
Dollar.
taking
Thank you.
sure aim at that. That was a beautiful shot.
yeah, that's definitely the aggressive line, and it paid off for him.
Now, I personally was playing this hole the same way as you were saying, just between the camera guy and that tree and the sunlight out there.
Yeah, if you go for it and you're able to get through these trees as Noah hits those trees, but if you kind of push towards the basket and you're barely out of bounds, you've got to tap in 3.
Yeah. So this shot he has here is pure nightmare.
No.
Yeah, just he played the correct. Like, I think he made the right decision there because it's almost worse to do that and take your putt than it would be to leave yourself short and then go be on the next putt. Yeah, but I almost knew that was going to spell a little bit of disaster for Noah, unfortunately. And Danny's not putting out the basket right in front of him, just to clarify there.
Yep, nice play by Danny. Laying up, knowing he's got the lead, knowing he can't throw it'll be there. So
Yeah.
making sure he's short.
This is one of those baskets, too, where you'll have 2 or 3 people, as Noah leaves that a little short, 2 or 3 people kind of looking straight at the water, and the first person might make it, second one air. Like, it's just interesting how you get the vibes going in your card.
Yeah, definitely a prime area to get big putted.
I think we had 3 in my card in the last round, and the first person went off the top in the water. I made it, and the third person went off the cage. So, like, you could... It's just weird how you get the different levels of motivation going through your head. In round 1, it actually happened with Matt and Cam, where Matt is now 2 for 2 on coverage of this hole, and Cam left his just off the cage.
Okay with that?
But I think they putted opposite order where Cam hit cage and then Matt made it.
Very good. I'll pick you up.
That was interesting. Did he tell him he couldn't tap out?
Maybe he was just trying to.
I think he's into like some juju stuff, some mojo. You don't see that too often. All right, so here we are on hole 9. This is a very interesting hole as well. Where the drone's flying, you're probably not going to see anyone go this way. But you can see the basket is out in an island in the parking lot, on like a cul-de-sac type thing. Most people are going to lay up to the right and just throw like a traditional 300 to 350 foot just putter mid-range and then cross with a jump putt. You can elect to throw a fairway driver and skip for the green as well. So yeah, Matt looks like he's throwing something slower and straighter there. He'll have something under 100 foot into the green. I like to see at least one person go for this.
Yeah, Cam looks like he's trying to do that. Looks like he's got a driver.
I can't tell if it's a fairway or a mid. No, it's a mid. Mid or putter. That's weird how that... I thought that looked a little sharp too. I'm assuming this is a putter.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, my layup was better, Danny.
4 for 4. They're very content with just taking the long putt. Shout out to Chris Odom in our practice round for black acing that silver basket. I mean, he hit it dead center. It was beautiful. Beautiful black ace. Someone actually called it a brown ace, so leave in the comments below if you've ever heard of brown ace and if that's a thing, because we were very confused.
Yeah, I guess Garry and I are somewhat old school. I'd never heard that before in my life.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
Chris
new
was
term.
also very confused. Here's Danny. Can he sneak in a birdie here? This would be a great putt. Oh, cash money.
Nothing but the pole. Running it in.
Man, he knew that right away, and it looked like a pretty good putt.
Yeah, out of his hand, it kind of looked just a little short, and that's probably what he was thinking.
And for any viewers that care, I did not look at the stats before Danny's putt. I wanted to be surprised like the rest of you guys.
It was like a computer threw that shot. That's exactly where. Yeah, like the like the robot shooting the basketball? Absolutely. That's what it looked like.
There's your robotics reference for the round. So if you're playing disc golf bingo at home, make sure you mark that one off.
All right, so here we are through the front 9. Danny is still holding on to a 6-shot lead, and Cam is now your second place competitor. See some new names popping up there. All right, guys, so thank you for joining us here in the front 9, and be sure to jump back into the back 9 coverage and see the conclusion of this tournament.
Yeah, it should be some fascinating disc golf. So we will see you guys over there.